This is a little tutorial on how to read a crochet pattern, but in a very specific context. So I'm going to be using the Pulmu sweater pattern from We Crochet. It was designed by Brenda K. Andersen. I did purchase it on We Crochet. I think it's available on Ravelry, or you can find it there to get the pattern. At the beginning of the pattern, there's a part that's a little confusing, so I'm going to talk about that part. Here we go. So here's the section of the pattern that can be a little bit confusing. You'll notice at the top of the header it says sizes 33.5, 6, 39, and 41.75 only. These numbers are the sizes, and then the numbers in the parentheses in the pattern will correspond to the size that you're making. Sometimes it's helpful to highlight or underline the size that you are doing. So you can underline it here and then in each section throughout so that you don't have to go back and guess later. The important part here is that with the 33.5 size, you read it, so being careful not to twist the chain. Begin with mark stitch and working over a strand of color 2, because you need to have 2 colors to carry the work for the top part. And she puts that in the notes. You're going to extended single crochet in the next 0. Well, that's weird. Okay, and then 2 single crochet in the next 0. Cool. Extended crochet in the next 0 stitches. 2 single crochet, extended single crochet in the next 0 stitches. Extended single crochet in the next 20. So for the 33.5 size, you can ignore these first 4 bits and just start right here. So you do the next 20 and then 2 extended single crochet in the next. So you're going to do 20, an increase, 20, an increase 6 times. And you should end up with 132 stitches. So if you were going to do the 36 size, you would do extended single crochet in 4, an increase in 1, extended single crochet in 4, increase in 1, and then move on to 9, extended single crochet, and then an increase. So the reason that she's doing it that way is just because the math works out that you're not going to have to worry about it for size 33 and 41.75, but these two you're going to have to do something a little bit in the beginning so that it'll work out. And then the rest is kind of the same way you would read a regular pattern. The things in the brackets get repeated that many times, and you should end up with that many stitches. So I do recommend that you highlight or circle the numbers for your size that you're making ahead of time, just to make it a little bit easier as you're reading all of this as you go. So to be clear, for the size 33.5, ignore it, ignore it, ignore it, ignore it. Oh, here I have to do something. So just skip ahead to where the brackets start, and then you should be good. So I hope that helps. It definitely was a little bit weird at first when I was going through it, and it took me a few reads to figure out exactly what I was supposed to do. So good luck on your sweater, and I hope that you do post some pictures somewhere, because I'm getting there with mine. I have the length. Now I just gotta move on to the next parts. And it's absolutely worth the effort. It's gonna be a gorgeous sweater once it's done.